Hi, I'm Steve from Imperial Light and Magic, and this little video is of a prototype I've put together for a target swing out system. So excuse the echo, I am actually in a shooting range at the moment, my local club, and what I've got set up on the chair behind me, if I just move towards it, you will see that it's motion activated and a target swings out, gives you a light indicator and then swings back again. So let's talk about some of its features. So here's some of the ways that the system can be customized. One of the options would be to have a friend or foe switch. So what you can do is actually change the target picture out at your leisure for either a friend or foe to obviously keep things interesting. And then if they hit the target when it's a friend, they will get a red light. When they hit the target when it's a foe, when the switch is set to foe, then they would get a green light. So obviously if anyone wants to keep track of the scores, so to speak, then they could do it that way. That's something that we are looking at the moment with vibration detecting switches. So basically it will read the position of the switch, and then if there is a detection of vibration noticed, in other words a shot's gone through the target, then it will change the coloured lights appropriately. The buzzer on and off, you possibly heard when you saw it over my shoulder that it gives you an audible tone at the moment. You can select to either turn that on or off. I thought I'd have it on so that it at least sort of got people's attention if they kind of almost walked past the target and then it went off. And then finally, this rotating dial on the right hand side here is for the amount of time that the target is visible for, and that's adjustable. I think it's set to around about 3 seconds on this demo at the moment. As I mentioned, the target is motion activated, so as I move towards it, it swings out. It probably looks a little bit small on the camera that I'm using for this. However, the angle that it swings out as well can also be adjusted. I'll be putting end stops on there so it knows when to sort of stop, if you like. So if I stay still now, nothing will happen. The system is currently set on a 10-second restart, so if there's no movement for 10 seconds, then it will reset. So if I move towards it again now, it swings out, swings back. Notice the white light coming on as well, so that will be underneath the target, highlighting it, and then that's the light that will also change to either green or red depending on if they've hit the friend or foe selection. Obviously that's up to you guys if that's something that would be of interest to you. Actually very, very simple, battery powered, runs off 12 volts. At the moment, as I say, this is just purely in prototype, so do excuse the slight mess of wiring. This would all be nicely packaged up and boxed up, and it would also be mounted so that you can actually have this either swinging out from the side as it is now, or swinging down from either the top or the bottom. So let's give it a go. Got to wait for a few seconds for that to reset. Should be about right. So I realised when I got home I hadn't recorded an outro for the video at the range, so apologies for that. What I want to stress though is that this is a prototype, and what I'm trying to demonstrate is the functionality of a system that I could make for you. In terms of its actual expandability, well, there's plenty of scope for expansion and changes if you would like to, for example, have a few of them networked together and then sort of all reporting in how long the course has taken to run, for example. That's something we could do. So anyway, I'd be more than happy to have any queries or comments and suggestions for changes. Very, very happy to take those on board. But in the meantime, if you've got anything else, please do get in touch. I'll speak to you all soon.